Hey there. So I told you guys when I did my blog and vlog or whatever these things are called that I give you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the young and the restless and the bold and the beautiful. I tell you it all. So I have a story to tell, and maybe you guys, depending on when I post this, you can help me make a decision. I have to make a decision. So, oh, let me do my intro. If this is your first video watching me and you don't know me, my name is Teresa. Hi. In October of this year, I quit my job for my birthday and I decided to travel the world. I set out at the beginning of November and my first place was France. So I am currently in France. I've been to Paris, Nice, Antibes, Sète, and I'm now in Montpellier. So, I'd appreciate it if you like this video and subscribe if you want to hear more. So today, what I'm going to tell you guys is the situation that I'm in with my Airbnb. So, my plan was to spend the majority of my time in Montpellier. And so the first Airbnb that I got that I planned to be long term, I left it early because the bed was so hard. It was like sleeping on a bag of potatoes. It was hard on my back. I would get up in pain, and I'm like, I can't do this. That was if you didn't see that video, I don't know if I can tag it here. I'll try to tag it here somewhere. If you didn't see that video, it was the urban loft. And when you went upstairs to where the bed was, you had to crouch. I called it Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Hidden, yeah, Crouching Tiger. Because you had to crouch all the way over to the bed. You couldn't stand up straight in that area. And that would have gotten old, to be honest. So I left that Airbnb and I came to this one. And to this one, I only booked 2 weeks because I wanted to make sure everything was good with the area, the unit, and everything. And it was a little rocky getting in here at first um, with the communication and just some other things. I'll spare you the details. Uh, but I got in here and I'm like, I could do this for a month. So it required a little more cleaning. You know, it looked like it had been empty for some time. There were cobwebs in the corners and dust bunnies around the feet of furniture and things like that. There was like no soap. I had to buy toilet paper. Other than that, the unit was fine, cute. So I told them I'd like to stay longer through the end of January. So they said, okay, that's fine. You can stay longer. But then 2 days later, they came back and said the price is going to be higher because it's the holidays. So I had just gone out, and granted, I didn't have to do this, but I was feeling some kind of way. During one of my exploratory phases, I went to a mall, yeah, and did some retail therapy. See, can you guys see? I put on lip gloss for you guys. That's what I bought a couple of lippies, but then I bought some things for the apartment thinking I'm going to be here for a couple more months. So I bought, seasonings. Um, um, I got a duvet cover. It wasn't expensive. It was on sale and it's cute, but they just had a comforter that was like I was kind of yeah, wasn't didn't feel good laying under it. So I bought a duvet cover and I figured I'd leave it for them, but I get to enjoy it for a few months. I bought a pillow. I know. I need to be comfortable. So I bought a pillow and what else? I bought like air freshener for the bathroom. Um I had already bought toilet paper. Hand soap for the bathroom because they didn't have hand soap. I bought like a bottle of olive oil, things I was going to be cooking, and all this stuff that I figured I could use the majority of over the next 2 months. So, anyway, after I had bought all this stuff, a couple of days later, they came back and said the price is going to be higher. The price is like three times as much as I was expecting to pay. So I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. With that, uh, anyway, uh, I'm going to move. I don't think I'm going to pay that much. So I've been looking for other Airbnbs in the area. And I say Airbnbs, but I have looked at VRBO, some of the uh, some local stuff that I found online. I've checked Facebook. Um, Really, Airbnb is my best bet because the majority of the stuff I'm seeing the same units on VRBO and some of these other ones. A hotel would be more expensive, but even if I had to, I could probably do a couple of days in a hotel if a unit isn't available for a couple of days. Anyway, I'm looking, and there aren't a lot out there, a lot of units that are close to transportation. I can get to the tram from here easily. There's a couple of supermarkets nearby. I can get food. So this unit was a good one. So that's some of my criteria when I look for other places. So I'm noticing other places have jacked their prices up as well. Some of the places that I had saved, they're higher. And everything's going to be higher as we get closer and closer to the holidays. So I need to make a decision. Um, One, do I pay the extra money here to stay here? Or do I find another Airbnb that might not be as convenient as this one and pay a little less? Or really, do I leave France altogether and go to one of my other places that's already less expensive? Because um, France was one of the eh, one of the more expensive places that I'm going. So should I just leave early? I plan to be here through the end of January. And if I leave early, where will I go? I just did a quick look. There are some less expensive places in Italy, in some places in Italy, and I could find some flights that are less expensive. Um, Croatia, one of the other places on my list, Tbilisi, Georgia. There's some places that are less expensive, but the thing is, if I leave the country, I have to look at those places, see what their entry requirements are. Make sure some of these places are requiring tests. Some of these places they might be like France. I had to request a health certificate that I carry on my phone all the time, and that took some time. So I have to research those places, see where they're at right now, um, get a plane ticket there, and move again. So anyway, I've got to decide what to do. Um, I've got 5 days, I think. 5 days before I have to get out of here. I have to leave on the 15th. So yeah, I kind of feel, I guess that what's getting in the way of my decision making is I'm feeling not really bamboozled, but a little frustrated with the guys here for telling me that I could stay and then jacking the price up on me. And I did try to negotiate. They came down a little bit, not much. Uh, I had picked another place, um, and my reservation was declined under suspicious circumstances. I'll just say that. I thought I had a place to go. The price was right. Uh, it was anyway. I won't get into details, but I'll just say suspicious circumstances. My request was declined. Um, yeah, I just feel so I feel some kind of way about that. I feel some kind of way about I bought this stuff here. They could have done better in preparing this unit, especially asking the amount of money that they're asking for it. And here I'm going to leave it better than it was when I got here. But I mean, whatever. That's sunk cost. I just, uh, lesson learned. I shouldn't have done that until I was solid about that I was staying here. But I thought I was. I thought I was. Um, okay, so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I have to make a decision. So let me know what you guys think. Suck it up, pay that money, find a find a new place that's less expensive in the area, or just leave France and go to a less expensive go move on to my next place. All right, I'll be checking for your comments. Like and subscribe. Thanks, guys. I'll be in touch. Smooches.